Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Futties is finally here. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at our very first SBC for none other than Van De Ven. Van De Ven is a 97 rated card. He has the mostly lengthy acceleration type, left footed with 5-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. Now, in order to complete the SBC, boys, there are 11 different requirements. It is going to cost you roughly 500,000 coins to complete, which I mean is a pretty decent price for the card. He can only play the center back position, which is a bit of a letdown because I feel like a lot of people also wanted to maybe test him out at the left back position. But if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded from a defensive point of view. I mean, has the potential to be one of the best, if not the best center back in the game. The standout area for this card is most definitely going to be the physical side to his game. I mean, 96 pace, 97 defending, and 97 physical. It doesn't get much better than that. On top of that, they did also give the card the quick step playstyle plus, and he does also have the mostly lengthy acceleration type, man. So the recovery speed is honestly going to be top tier. For the most part, he does have some pretty decent passing stats as well. So from like a deeper position, might be able to create a few chances with him. Really good reactions at 95, and then also 97 composure. Should be one of the most responsive players in game. Now, when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, because he can have both the controlled lengthy and mostly lengthy acceleration types, I feel like a lot of people obviously want him to be mostly lengthy. So I would personally go ahead and recommend the Anchor Chem style. The Anchor Chem style is going to give him 99 pace and 99 defending. And on Footbin, it's also saying that he's going to become a 98 rated center back, boys. So I mean, I feel like with the upgrades, he's honestly just going to be so difficult to play against. Now, in terms of playstyles, boys, he does have 12 different playstyles: the quick step, anticipate, block, and jockey playstyle pluses. And for me personally, I mean, all of the playstyle pluses are really effective in game. The jockey is a little bit underrated. With the quick step playstyle plus, the jockey playstyle plus, and then really good reactions and composure, man, I mean, he's just gonna feel so smooth. And then on top of that, boys, he does also have the power header, ping pass, long ball pass, every defensive playstyle, rapid, and acrobatic. So as you guys can see, he does have a phenomenal setup when it comes to his playstyles. I would say the only real letdown is the fact that he doesn't have the relentless, but it is really nice to see that they did give him the intercept and the bruiser playstyles. I feel like a lot of people were worried that he wouldn't have those two playstyles. And then on top of that, boys, I mean, we do have a player role plus for each player role. Now, I wish that there was a little bit more versatility with the card, maybe using him as like a left back or maybe like as a CDM. But with the way that the card is set up, boys, I think that it's safe to say that it's probably best to go ahead and use him as that defender. Now, like I said, in order to complete the SBC, there are 11 different requirements. It is going to cost you roughly 500,000 coins to complete. With so many special cards currently in FC25 with the season pass, I mean, looking really good as well, it's going to be very interesting to see whether or not it's worth picking this card up. If you guys do enjoy these FC25 play reviews and you want to see more videos like this on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like. Turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Van De Ven Futties card, man. And I think that it's safe to say that Futties is off to a really nice start. Now, just because he does have the long ball pass playstyle, boys, I do want to test out a cross diagonal. For you guys that know, man, those cross diagonals can be really OP. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and run him at the center back position as that defender in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, very early on, a little bit of recovery speed. The quick step and jockey together, boys, is just going to be so good with this card. I can already tell, like, very early on in the game that he's easily going to be one of the most difficult center backs to beat. Like, even right there, man, the cross diagonal is so nice. Immobile with the shot. That is just an incredible start to the game, man. The cross diagonals seem to be very effective as well. Now, we did give the card the Anchor Chem style to max out his pace defending and then also to give him the mostly lengthy acceleration type. Now, we do have a corner in the 16th minute, and I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have the aerial playstyle, so that's maybe like one letdown for the card. They did give him the acrobatic, which I mean obviously isn't too effective, but we're still going to try to whip it into him. Van De Ven does win the header, boys. I mean, it's decent. I don't think that aerially he's going to be like the most OP of center backs, but I mean, he should still be able to get the job done. Nice. Now, this guy is using Kaka and then also Hazard, so here goes a little bit of recovery speed. Boys, this card is honestly a cheat code. The way that we got back into position right there is honestly ridiculous. I feel like with using them, boys, I mean, it's honestly going to allow people to play so much more aggressive in game. Like, you're going to be able to like miss tackles and still get back into position with him. Now, a little bit of AI defending right here. He's going to try to cut it across, man. Nice. Every defensive playstyle, man, is huge for the card. And like I said, I feel like a lot of people didn't really expect them to have every defensive playstyle. Ooh, that's such a good pass, boys. Van De Ven, we don't get the interception right there, but back into position quickly. Yeah, the manual defending feels really nice with the card. That's a good turn from my opponent. But just like, look how easily you can track these players. That's incredible. Now, a little bit of counter-attacking football right here, boys. I might just try to go for an over-the-top through ball. It's not bad. It is a little bit central. He did have it covered. I feel like if you do want to play those long range passes with him, you would probably want to go for like a lot of cross diagonals. Now, as you guys know from the season pass, there is also Bombito. So if you do want to use Bombito and then also Van De Ven, I mean, that's just going to be too good. Little over the top through ball right there. That's nice. His long range passing has been decent so far. Oh, boys, we do have a penalty in the 48th minute. I could give it to Van De Ven, but I mean, let's be honest, that's not going to add any value to the video, so we're just going to take it with Immobile. We'll take that. Now, we do have Jack Grealish making that run. Maybe just like another over-the-top through ball. It's a little bit too much power behind it, I think. But we are going to be able to keep it in. That's nice. Cut it back. One more. We're moving the ball really well at the moment. Martial, low-driven. Beautiful, boys. That's a lovely team play, man. And again, if you are struggling to break down your opponent, go for those long-range passes. Ooh, he is going to try to play that through, boys. Not up against Van De Ven, dude. The recovery speed is just too nice. Might just try to ping that through. There we go. I'm actually going to try to spring into a counterattack with him. As you guys know, he is 5-star, 5-star. Van De Ven, no way. Move your goalkeeper. He didn't move his goalkeeper, boys. We should be scoring right there. We had so much space to take it in. Ooh, he thought about that pass right there. Van De Ven, that's a nice tackle right there. I will say, boys, like very strong on and off the ball as well. He's one of those center backs that are kind of like very quick and very agile, but I mean, the strength is very good as well. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far so good. I think that it's safe to say, if you do have the fodder to go ahead and complete this SBC, you got to pick him up, man. Like, he is just so good in game. And I feel like 500,000 coins is actually a pretty decent price as well. Like, there is a lot of different requirements, but I mean, it's footies, boys. Getting fodder should be really easy now. Now, check me out, boys. We're out of position, but I want to see if we can maybe catch up. Micky Van De Ven, boys, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's exactly what he brings to your team. He kind of like bails you out. Like if you do make a mistake or something, like his recovery speed is honestly going to save you so many times. Now, I do want to maybe test out the card speed boost in case like you can switch his position a little bit. Yeah, boys, look at that. Van De Ven, just so quick, so strong in game. Now, this guy's actually moving the ball very quickly in the final third. He's going to go speed boost. Yeah, not by Micky Van De Ven, bro. That is just such good strength. It's also going to allow us to spring into a counterattack. We can play that through the middle. De Bruyne, I'm just going to go for a regular shot. He has moved his goalkeeper, boys, but it doesn't matter, man. That's a nice finish. We're going for something a little bit different right here. I feel like he's not going to track that run over top. Van De Ven, we're in, boys. We're in. Is he going to move his goalkeeper? He is. He is, boys. I thought about going near post, and then I changed my mind at the last time. You got to stick with your gut, man. That's a nice run forward, though. Ooh, that corner wasn't great, man. This is where we need to get back into position. I feel like he might try to reverse that. There we go. Van De Ven, use the bruiser playstyle. Very good tackle again. Now, we do have Rodri making that run, boys. I'm going to go over the top again. I think that's inch perfect. I think we timed that perfectly. Good touch from Rodri as well. He's going to get back, though. He's going to get back. If you do have a fullback that's kind of like an overlapping fullback, I think that that's going to work really well. If you have maybe like a Jeremy Frimpong at the right back position, or maybe like the new Jonathan Klaus card, sending him on a run and like just having him create a chance or going for like a goal is going to be really OP. He's going to shoot. Oh, Van De Ven, boys, with the block playstyle plus. The block, I feel like, is another like really underrated playstyle plus. Van De Ven, nice. Good cover right there, boys. The manual defending, honestly, is just top tier. I feel like out of all the center backs I've used this year in FC 25, he's honestly one of my favorite. All right, man, we do have a corner in the 75th minute. This guy does pull out his goalkeeper as well, so we'll just add a little bit of power behind it and go near post. Van De Ven, go for maybe like an acrobatic finish. We'll take it, boys. The acrobatic playstyle on corners is actually not too bad. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Micky Van De Ven Futties card in a few games of Division Rivals. And I will say, boys, this card is the real deal. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the anchor chem style, so 99 pace and 99 defending. And it doesn't get much better than that, man. With the quick step playstyle plus, he's easily the quickest center back in FC 25. The defensive cover that you get with the card, on top of that, with 3 defensive playstyle pluses, is honestly some of the best in the game at the moment. Very consistent in the tackle, very good at breaking up the play and advancing the ball forward, and then also like a very responsive player. The physical side to his game is most definitely the standout area with this 99 strength and 98 aggression, man. An absolute tank at the back. And then if you do want to maybe incorporate him a little bit more like a ball playing center back, I mean, the technical side to his game was not half bad. Really good passing in game in my opinion. As you guys saw in some of those highlights, the cross diagonals can be very effective if you are struggling to break down your opponent, so definitely try to incorporate that from time to time. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the value of the SBC like a 9.5 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center back position in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the SBC, there are 11 different requirements, and it is going to cost you roughly 500,000 coins to complete, and I feel like it's most definitely worth it. He's one of those center backs that just worked really well this year in FC 25. The addition of the quick step playstyle well, plus honestly takes the card to a whole nother level. I would say the only real letdown for the card, and this is us being like really picky boys, is the fact that he doesn't have like the relentless or the aerial playstyles. Aerially, not the most convincing of center backs, but I feel like that's not too important this year in FC 25, and then like the relentless would have been a nice addition for the card. But like I said, man, that's just us being really picky. I feel like the most important aspects to his game, like quick step, anticipate, jockey, that's what's really important. He's a very quick and a very swift defender, so if you do prefer those types of defenders, I feel like he's most definitely going to fit your style of play. This card is easily S tier category, and I would say he's probably top 3 center backs in FC 25, boys. I mean, he is just so good in game. So if you do have the fodder to go ahead and complete the SBC, I think that he's definitely a fantastic player to go ahead and pick up, and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like. Comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review. And then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.